to start the podcast. Just oh, hello and welcome to what episode is this?
7, 8.
8? I think it is 8. I think Thomas is on the money with it. We did Venom,
I'm gonna,
first 3
I'm gonna
Spiderman.
fact check.
We did. What did we do after the 3rd Spider-Man movie?
Eternals.
Yeah, and now. So we're on the 7th
Jordan-
episode.
Jordan, the way that you do these, you just don't have the fucking. No, scary movie.
Scary movie. That's it. I was thinking. So this is the 8th episode.
Shocked. Yeah, 8 episodes.
This is episode 8.
I'm fucking on the money.
The fact this is still going on is shocking.
2 more episodes to go until 10.
2 months. Exactly 2 months.
2 months, yeah. Not to the day, but 2 months.
Not
Definitely not to the day. Wait. No, yeah, it would have been a couple of days ago to the day.
yeah. When did we start recording?
I
When
know,
did
but we
this-
recorded one of the episodes on my birthday.
When did this shit show start?
Who knows? It started like a week after it was supposed to. So I think it started
Yeah.
like the 10th. Or like around
Ah.
the 10th. Anyway, fuck, sure. Look. We're here now. 8 episodes in. Not
Mhm.
double digits yet. But we're getting there.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely. This podcast will be the death of me. We're after having Big Matthew in the
Okay.
call. See,
Oh my
I was here. I was late. What?
Very late.
After interrupting Neve. But I was late. I'll be honest about it. And I turn on Discord. I log in, do the wee hacking into the account that we used to record this, and I was like, "What is this? Why is Matthew in my server?" I joined the call, and Matthew was like, "Hello, I'm here." I was like, "Right, whatever, yeah." And I was like, "Who invited him?" And as soon as I said that, Neve burst out laughing. So I
Yeah.
think Thomas invited him.
Yeah, I think Thomas did too.
But yeah, and then we sat here for like half an hour, and we were like having the crack. But every couple of minutes, we'd be like, "Ah, you have to leave." So yeah, this is 36 minutes later. Well, no, 30 because I was here late, so it's half an hour late. Oh Jesus!
But that is on. We're getting it done.
And when it's done, it's done. Thomas, did you
Yeah.
watch the movie this week?
Yeah, I did.
Good lad. Yeah, good lad.
You
Did
just
you?
didn't watch this on YouTube now. Like I said, at a fire
What?
drill. And the fire drill, I was like, oh yeah, Thomas is definitely just going to watch clips on YouTube.
His best bits.
I always watch the films. Jordan is the one that doesn't watch all the films.
I watched this.
You
one.
didn't.
I lay
Yeah.
I lay down on the couch and I put it on. I was like, if I fall asleep, I won't miss much. I did enjoy this film enough. Anyway, we'll get to it.
Oh.
Don't know.
The news.
The news, I suppose. Yeah.
We'll
Go on,
start off
Thomas.
strong with me.
Start off strong with the big muscular man.
Right. Let's see. Don't have a book here, but yeah.
It's just
It's
reading them off
a
his
few
hands.
days ago, on the 16th of September, Sherlock Holmes Chapter
16th
1
September.
released. Fuck! November.
He's messed it up. He's messed it up, boys.
Oh,
We'll restart.
right, on the
Jokes.
Right. On the 16th of November, Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 released. It is a prequel to, I believe, Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishment, where you play as little baby boy Sherlock Holmes before he was big detective man.
Daddy Sherlock Holmes.
21 years old, naive, on the island where his mother passed. And yeah,
Fair enough.
it's a detective game. It looks pretty promising.
Okay. I haven't heard anything about that. I think I might have, but I didn't really put much attention to it.
Oh, there you go.
Thanks.
No bother. Next, We have the multiverses. Is it multiverses?
I actually hang on. I need to look this up myself because I don't know what they're calling this game.
I don't know what they're calling it either.
Um,
I mean, I do, obviously. I'm just making sure you do.
yeah, multiverses.
I was right.
Yeah,
See, I do my research.
you do.
Um,
Kevin
Then-
Conroy is voicing the Batman in it. What? Sorry.
you
Didn't mean
think
to-
that's the biggest news?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Go on,
We
Thomas.
got. Oh, I forget his name. Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, he's back to play Scooby Doo in it. And
He
it's
do
like,
Shaggy.
or Shaggy, sorry, yeah, he's back to play as Shaggy, and he's like, Neve, have you ever seen the Ultra Instinct Shaggy memes, where it's like Shaggy going Super Saiyan?
Don't think so.
Oh, right. Well, they made it like canonical, so Shaggy can now go. He's basically Goku.
Except so much stronger.
I'm actually happy. I love Matthew Lillard so
He's
much.
so good. He wasn't asked to come back for the Scoob reboot.
I know. I take offense to that.
Oh,
Have you ever seen him in She's All That?
no, but I need to.
There's like a dance scene, and he's just like,
Your man. Wait, hang on. Your man who played Freddie Prinze Jr. is in She's All That as well, isn't he?
yeah, he's the main fella.
So is Velma's actor in it as well?
Ah, sure. I'll look it up now.
Oh, sorry, Thomas. We're not trying to take away from your segment, but
I'm
But
trying to
Matthew
do-
Matthew Lillard.
apparently
Oh, it's my bed.
apparently the characters we've seen so far aren't the final characters either. Apparently there is room for more to come.
Yeah, there's more.
Okay. Because I saw some like ideas earlier on Twitter for like who could come.
Well,
Kieran Culkin's in it. Macaulay Culkin's brother.
Oh, is he a
And
drug
Paul
addict too?
Walker.
Wait, Paul
Don't
Walker's
know.
in it.
Paul Walker's in it. Usher's in it.
Oh sure.
Oh. And that's kind of everyone
That you
big.
can recognize, yeah. Sorry, Thomas. Keep going.
you will be. You will be sorry.
But calm down.
Are you gonna continue or like?
The roster consists so far of Bugs Bunny.
Did you say the rock star?
The roster.
Oh
I
right,
thought-
sorry.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought you said the Rustler.
Rustler. Oh god.
Oh, that's a different thing altogether.
It's a whole other can of worms. Anyway, go on.
The roster contains Bugs Bunny, Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman, Tom and Jerry, Shaggy, Steven Universe,
Oh.
Garnet, and some other person. I don't know what they're from. I think they're like Array or something.
You get it back up. I had it here a second ago. Ah, Thomas, you didn't have to put me on the spot like this. No, get away, Jamie Foxx eating whatever he was eating in that picture. Wonder Woman's in it. Finn the Human and Jake the Dog are in
Oh,
it.
Finn the Human. Yeah, why did you say those two? I was gonna say it.
Rain Dog, an original character from the game, is voiced by Andrew Frankel. That sounds familiar to me for some reason. Garnet, Tom and Jerry, Bugs Bunny, Arya Stark from Game of Thrones,
Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's right.
and Harley Quinn.
Nice.
Oh, Harley Quinn. I forgot about her.
Well, good thing I'm here.
Right. Well, yeah. That's the roster, and there's much more to come.
I'm very excited for that game because everyone was like, "Nick All Star Brawl, this is going to kill Smash Bros. This is the Smash Bros. Killer," and it came out, and everyone was like, "This is so good." Never mind.
Yeah.
It just didn't have
It's because
like
they didn't have voice
it,
acting.
it didn't have voice acting. It didn't have like you couldn't set your controls up to your name. You couldn't like set your name in the game. So a big thing in like Smash Bros is that like you can enter like a profile and you can have like your controller
Mhm.
customization under that name. And then whenever you're playing, you can like swap the name like in like 3 seconds, and it swaps your controller. But there was like no controller settings. You would have to map it to your profile every time you went on the game, I think, which was really annoying. There was no voice acting, and it's characters like SpongeBob and stuff where it's like it's kind of necessary. And there was something else.
Yeah.
There was like there wasn't as much money put into it. Like there was a lot of passion put into it, but there was not nearly as much money put into it. So it just couldn't
Mhm.
really. But I hope the multiverses game is good. Anything else, Thomas?
Yeah, 1 second.
We've been doing this
Oh,
maybe for 10 minutes.
Xenoverse, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 has gotten another DLC.
Oh, fair
The
enough.
game was released in 2016.
Is that the like open world RPG?
No,
Okay, never mind then.
it's combat fighting stuff.
All right.
But yeah, it's had multiple DLCs. This is another one, and they're still deciding not to release Xenoverse 3 after much, much want.
That's a bit weird. Money. Money
Yeah,
reasons.
and the devs who work on the game don't really listen that well to fan wanting some,
Fair
I
enough.
hear.
Fair enough.
But yeah, another DLC, that's great. Definitely want more of that.
More of that in my bowl of Cocoa Pops.
Yep. Naruto is now properly in Fortnite.
Wait, who? Oh, Naruto.
Naruto.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Halo
They,
Infinite beta came out, or multiplayer beta. Apparently, it's great. Looks great. Sorry, Thomas. I didn't know if you have that written down, but I just wanted to say that.
it's fine.
Better be. You better keep going, lad, or I swear.
What do you
Forget
mean? I
snap.
don't want to take up all the time.
All right then. Don't. Neve.
Neve.
Yes.
Go on. News.
Right. I meant to write down all the Disney Plus Day stuff. I didn't get time to.
Do you want
There's
me to
too
do them?
much shit.
Do you want me to look them up while you're
Yes,
explaining?
please.
Okay.
So basically, the trailer for Pam and Tommy was released, which is something I'm very personally excited for. It's about, right, so in the 80s, Pamela Anderson of Baywatch fame and Tommy Lee from Motley Crue made a sex tape and it got released to the public. So it's
Okay.
about that. It's going to be streaming on Hulu on sometime in February 2022. It's starring our main man, Sebastian Stan, as Tommy Lee.
All right.
Lily James as Pamela Anderson. Seth Rogen, he's playing some fella in it. And Nick Offerman from Parks and Rec, who they're playing like two friends in it, and they find the sex tape and go on to sell it to different medias. It looks very good.
That sounds very interesting.
It's going to be a mini series rather than a film, which I think will suit it better.
Fair enough. Alright,
So,
I'm looking
yeah.
at it here. So,
Yeah.
okay, there was a lot. Okay, Obi-Wan Kenobi series. New preview reveals
Just
a Darth
do like
Vader.
3 or 4 each.
Let's see. Marvel Shang-Chi, Jungle Cruise, and Home Sweet Home Alone. And The World According to Jeff Goldblum have been released so far, I believe. Oh, well, I think okay, just a bunch of other stuff has been like released. But Home Sweet Home
Yeah,
Alone
they're
is
all really.
okay. It's not that bad. Behind the scenes look at Boba Fett, She-Hulk, Miss Marvel, and Moon Knight all got their trailers. Hawkeye got a new trailer. They released a picture of Samuel L. Jackson without his eye patch in the new
Yeah,
thing.
I thought that. First
A continuation of the X-Men 97 series.
Yeah, that's happening.
She-Hulk, Miss Marvel, Echo, I Am Groot, Baymax show, Cars on the Road. I didn't hear about that. That
Oh,
sounds lit. Wait, there's like concept art for it, and it's like Mad Max Fury Road, but with like the Cars characters. And then the next picture is just like Lightning McQueen and Mate are getting chased by two giant T-Rexes. That looks
nice.
good. Princess and the Frog original series.
Oh, I
The Chris
don't know.
newly crowned Princess of Maldonia on a new adventure. Looks pretty cool. Zootopia Plus is a new series coming. A Predator prequel called Prey. That sounds interesting.
There's enough Predator movies.
There is. Chip and Dale is getting rebooted with Andy Samberg and John Mulaney. Do you know who Chip and Dale are?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Hocus Pocus 2 got a reveal. Live action Pinocchio.
I'm so excited for Hocus Pocus 2.
The Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild and the Return of Simon Pegg. Cheaper by the Dozen reboot. Disenchanted.
Oh, it really doesn't.
They're finally doing
Oh,
that
yeah.
Disenchanted movie.
They filmed it. They finished filming it. I don't know where they're filming it. They're
They
filming
filmed it
it
in Dublin,
somewhere.
didn't they?
No, it was a bit outside of Dublin.
Oh, okay.
Because they had to, like, they fully got this little village, and Disney said, it's ours. And
Oh, yeah.
made everything look.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies. The Proud Family, which kind of just looks like it kind of just looks like a weird version of the Loud House.
No, the Proud Family was a thing.
Oh, okay.
It's being rebooted.
Ah.
They're continuing it. Like the X-Men.
Okay.
It was a really good Disney. It was like that and Kim Possible were like the thing.
Okay. Sneakerella, which is a
That
reimagining
looked
of Cinderella, but with teenagers who
sneaker.
make sneakers. Will Smith and Chris Hemsworth's National Geographic. High School Musical, the series season 3. To feature Frozen songs. Okay. Intertwined. I haven't seen that. Oh yeah, also Agatha House of Darkness, or Harkness, sorry, not Darkness, was revealed.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Nothing about our Jimmy Woo X-Files show.
That could happen. I'm holding out hope for that.
Yeah. I think Marvel Zombies was announced
Marvel
as well.
Zombies and the Spider-Man freshman
Oh,
year,
yeah.
is it called?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds very interesting. Oh,
Yeah.
and What If season 2 and Loki season 2. And
Nice.
they've pretty much already confirmed Cap 4, but like, yeah. Cap 4 is coming out in the next couple of years. Along with Eternals 2, which also hasn't been confirmed. They've confirmed, like, on their Instagram, though, that Harry Styles is in it.
That's what I was going to say. They broke their, like, secrecy about post-credit scenes for this. This is, like, the first time it's ever happened.
Oh, okay.
Because
That's wild.
they've never done that before. So it's very interesting. Have to speak about it. Spider-Man No Way Home trailer.
I actually
If you
forgot
haven't
about
seen
it.
it,
Go
if you
watch
haven't seen
it.
I'm looking at. Did Matthew watch it?
I don't think so. Caitlin was like, should I watch it? Or she was like, I don't want to see anything about it until I watch the movie. I was like, no, Caitlin.
Yeah.
This trailer
What?
is every single scene. Who is punching the lizard? Someone was telling me that the lizard isn't getting hit by anything, and it's the wind.
It is.
And I was like, he's getting his jaw spun by something. and I sent them the clip, and they were like, "Oh, but you never know. It could be like Sandman, like the sandstorm kind of whipping up." And I was like, "But he's
Ah,
fully
yes.
formed. Like it doesn't really make sense.
Yeah.
His jaw's getting spun by something." And with the leaked photos, like they're in the same location as that scene.
Come on.
Come on, just shut.
Also, MJ falling,
And
reminiscent
it's not.
of.
Oh yeah, reminiscent of our movie for today.
Yeah.
But a lot
I
of
have
people
to.
are making the connection that that's not Tom's hand.
No, people are saying that it's Big Andrew's.
But Andrew's suit doesn't look like that either, unless he's going to be wearing one of the Tom suits. That was like that was a rumor going around a while ago that Tom wouldn't, or they wouldn't wear their own suits. They would wear Tom's.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's the case. I think that would be a bit stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, anyway, I have two more pieces of news and then we're done. Then we
Right.
get on to the third. Haley Steinfeld, who's playing Kate Bishop in Hawkeye, was asked about Young Avengers at a press junket, and she turned to Kevin Feige with pure fear in her eyes and was like, "What do I do?"
There's
And
definitely I've kind of been saying it for the last year or so. There's definitely an X-Men thing in the works, like movie.
yeah,
There's been a lot of rumors about it and stuff, but there's also definitely like some Young Avengers. They're saying like, oh yeah, it's years down the line, but it's
I
definitely
don't think
happening in the
so.
next it's happening in the next 4 years.
Yeah, definitely. But like Kevin Feige looked at her with his sniper eyes, like he already had a sniper up on the roof, sent and bang, dead.
Bang. You
And
get mind
then
wiped.
yeah. So this is the last piece of news. Is nothing to do with Marvel, but it's a trailer from a while ago it was released a while ago, but I only found out about it. Jackass Forever being released in February 2022.
I forgot I reminded you about that movie.
I've never seen any of the Jackasses,
Neither
but
have I.
I like Johnny Knoxville and I like Steve-O. Who's in it? Machine Gun Kelly's in it.
Such a weird choice. You know what I realized the other, or not? I didn't realize it, but I remembered it the other day. Have you heard Lil Dicky's song Molly?
No.
Okay, Lil Dicky has a song about the music video is about him going to a wedding, and the start of it is like him getting ready for it, and it makes it look like it's his wedding, and he's worried about her like not showing up. But then you find out it's his ex-girlfriend's wedding that he promised he'd go on her like big day, and he's
Yeah.
like really stressed about it. Brendan Urie sings in it. It's very good. But Logan Paul is in it.
No, he is.
He is. He's just dancing with Little Dicky, and it's like what?
Yeah.
It's so
But
weird.
yeah, but Jackass Forever. I watched the trailer again today. Shoots someone out of a cannon. Fucking goes at a wall. And I'm like, what's going on?
What is any of this?
Yeah, but I really want to go and see it. And the final scene in the trailer, they get some poor fella. They strap him down, cover him in honey and salmon, and then they bring a grizzly bear into the room.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no. Look at Thomas.
So I'm very excited to see this film.
Same. Okay, that sounds interesting. For context, I was looking up. I was like, what movies are coming out next year? Is there anything actually good coming out? Everything and everything is going out next year, and
Especially in March and February.
everything that is coming out like within a couple weeks of each other.
Yeah,
It's
like
really
March
annoying.
and February. March and February are very busy.
Very busy.
But
But yeah, there's like the new John Wick movies coming out, new Jurassic World movies coming out, new Thor movies coming out, new Doctor Strange movies coming out. Everything and anything that will be released is being released.
it's like everything that's been delayed is just being
Yeah, everything's just been shoved into like summer of next year, or like late spring of next year, and it's really annoying.
I don't have the money.
I don't have the money for that. We better start getting sponsorships on this podcast. To pay for us to go to the
Raid
cinema.
Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends. Dollar Shave Club. They sponsor a
Yeah.
load of podcasts.
It's good.
We should probably actually talk about this movie, because we've spent 25 minutes talking about everything else.
Sorry, there was just a lot of movie news. I was
No,
very
it's
sorry.
fine. So, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, 2014 movie. You can
The Amazing
tell
Spider-
this is a 2014 movie.
Amazing Spider-Man and his dad. That's the
The
movie.
Amazing Spider-Man can't find his dad.
Have you seen? Well, when it gets to
We'll
it, I'll
get
tell
to
you about
it.
the deleted scene.
We'll get to it. I like this movie. I don't know what it is. I think I watched this movie for the first time last year, or the start of this year. And
Mhm.
I was like, this movie's kind of shit, but it's also okay. But
Yeah.
as well as that, it's not that bad. Because at this point, I've kind of just taken on board everything that's weird about this movie.
I've taken on everything from Tobey Maguire movies and went, it can't be as bad.
Oh yeah, I saw a comparison that the first Amazing Spider-Man movie is just the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie, but everything happens way quicker in it.
Yes.
It's like, man who's almost 30 years old gets cast to play a kid. What else was there? Man's uncle gets shot. Man tries to enact revenge on the killer. Man becomes Spider-Man. Man attacks mentor type character. Man has to break up with girlfriend because whatever reason. No reason. And then gets back with them in the second movie.
Or in the end of the first.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's the end of the first one. This movie is good though. It strays away from a lot of what the first one did.
No.
This one's not as gritty. This one isn't. It's not as focused on like relationships as the first one, but I still think it does the relationships quite well.
It does.
There's too many in the
Especially-
movie though.
Yeah, but the best ones are between Peter and Gwen and Peter and Aunt May,
Yeah.
in my opinion. Harry's
Harry's
Peter and Harry. It seems a bit forced, in my opinion, that all of a sudden, oh yes, you were my friend from ages ago.
I don't think it's forced. I think it doesn't blend very well. I think my reason for that is there's that scene where Harry comes out and he's like, "Oh yeah, Spider-Man is or Peter Parker's here," and then he's like, "Oh Peter, you prick, I'm busy. Oh, but you got your braces off, so let's go have fun." It's a really
Yeah,
it's because you know that he's going to turn into the Goblin. You are fed that in the scene beforehand. You're spoon fed that information.
yeah.
And you know Peter is Spider-Man, and if you don't know that, what? There's a lot in this movie that's like, oh, remember the first movie? We're gonna do that now because we didn't do it in the first
Yeah.
movie.
They say like not even that. It's just like Kurt Connors. We do not want this happening again. What happens?
Yeah, he
happens
gets
again.
brought up so much. Another character
Happens
that's brought up in
twice.
this. Yeah,
Sorry, happens twice.
and the thing is, they're both Oscorp.
Can we just stray away from Oscorp for once,
Anyway,
please?
yeah, okay, but wait. Speaking of characters that get mentioned a lot in this movie, J. Jonah Jameson gets mentioned a lot in this movie. He doesn't appear though, and there's a good reason for that. Very good reason on Sony's behalf, and I respect them a lot for doing it. They they couldn't find anyone to play him because they couldn't find anyone to live up to J.K. Simmons.
Yeah,
I think that's why John Watts went, you know what? Just get J.K. Simmons.
yeah,
him
because
bald.
like you can't. And also, fucking J.K. Simmons was probably shooting Whiplash in 2014, 2013 when this was being shot. Because Whiplash came out in 2014.
Stan Lee offered to play J. Jonah Jameson.
Oh, that would have been good, but not as good.
Yeah, I think it would have been very good. But yeah, also I didn't mention it last week. The Oscorp building was meant to be in the first Avengers movie.
Was it?
Yes, they were in talks, but basically they had already rendered most of the CGI version of Manhattan, so they were like, "Oh, it's a bit late now," and they hadn't fully designed Oscorp by the time the Avengers movie was coming out. So they were like kind of designing them at the same time anyway. So by the time Oscorp was finished, Manhattan was basically done, and it was just too late.
Yeah.
So imagine if that happened though, and Andrew was like, "This universe is Spider-Man." I don't think
That'd be pretty
we
cool.
wouldn't be in the like situation we are right now. We'd have a
Yeah.
lot more bad Amazing Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
We would have had a third one, and then we would have had there was like a planned female heroine movie which they never announced who, and there was a Sinister Six movie planned as well, which never happened. We'll get to that as well. I have thoughts on
Oh,
that.
I think I know who the heroine was probably going to be.
Black Cat? No, wait, not Black
Yeah,
Cat. Oh, okay. Yeah,
yeah,
I thought that too,
because
because she's in this movie, and she was going to be in
yeah,
the third Amazing Spider-Man movie.
yeah.
You know what? I, I don't mind in this movie, but it doesn't have to be a thing. Why is Peter's? I know it's from the comics, but Peter's parents don't have to be weird science spies.
Yeah.
It's. I think that opening scene is good. The one on the plane.
Yeah, it's good. I said even like that from his dad's perspective.
Yeah.
I thought that was very good after seeing the first one and then the second one.
Mm.
You understand a lot more about the situation.
Yeah, it's very well done because the first one it's like, oh, he's a weird science man. He just died.
And he's got
And
and
then
he's
the
got
second one, you actually see what it is. But I like. There's one thing I don't like about that scene is that it does this weird zoom in. It does it a couple of times in this movie, but it does a weird zoom in on like the briefcase. That's kind of what I was talking about earlier when I was like, they really a lot of times in this movie they're like, remember this thing, we'll do it again. And Kevin Feige told them not to do that. That's what a lot of people didn't like about these movies is that there's just too much going on with the parents. And Kevin
yeah.
Feige, before they made this movie, he was like, get rid of that shit. No one's going to like that. And they were like, no, we like it. And then this movie did pretty bad.
Hmm.
But
Oh, also for like spies and shit, like, and to be smart, they're shit at like at least disarming a person.
yeah. See, the thing is, what are they meant to be? I know in the comics they're shield agents.
Yeah,
Are they meant to be spies? I don't think they are. I
I
think
don't think they
they're
are.
I think they're kind of like
No.
they're portrayed to be spies, but I think they're just high level scientists.
Yeah, because it says like later on in the film
Yeah, that
that
they were
like
like,
it was like, oh yeah, fucking Norman
hmm,
was there trying to use the spiders for like weapons,
yeah,
and Robert was like, no,
not Robert,
you
Richard.
won't. Richard, sorry,
I always forgot his name. Don't worry.
was like, no, you won't, and fuck
Won't
off.
get that. Yeah, and then they were like, right,
Won't
okay.
even
He
I won't
tried
even
selling
just
it.
try.
But yeah, like this movie does that a lot, where it's like, oh, it zooms on the briefcase. I can't remember any other ones it does. The first movie did it as well with the star tattoo.
Mm.
But no, that's kind of what I don't. There's a lot of it in this movie. I think especially with the briefcase, but there's more. I can't remember them off the top of my head now. It really pisses me off. I really like Jamie Foxx in this movie. I shouldn't.
yeah.
I like Jamie Foxx when he's Max. I don't like Jamie Foxx when he's Electro.
I like the fact that like Max Dillon is just really obsessive, and he's like,
He's
me
just
and
like,
Spider-Man are
Spider-Man.
best friends, and it's like this guy, he's gonna be the Joker. Never mind Electro,
Yeah,
he's turned into the Joker. I
he
like
gets
that.
saved once,
Yeah,
months, and months go by, and then he's like, he's my best friend. He's gonna come to my birthday.
yeah. I don't know. It's interesting though, because it's like,
Yeah.
what is this? I like how it goes from like, I like how they show him for the first time. I never noticed it before until today, but when they show him in his apartment on his birthday, it's Peter doing something, and then a light comes on, and you're like, oh, it's Peter turning on a lamp. But then every other light in the house comes on. It's like, what is this? And it's his house. And it's like, this is interesting. Because then when he turns into Electro, it zooms in on all the lights in the weird room that he's kept in with the fireplace. What, are they trying to keep
Yeah.
him warm? It's really.
That was a more
I never understood that. What, Thomas?
No, that's
It's a
the
morgue. They were trying to get rid of the body.
Oh, right, yeah, okay. That makes sense then.
the crematorium.
What else is in this movie? The Electro
I didn't.
Electro's cake is green and yellow, has the yellow lightning bolts on it.
Does it? I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that BJ Novak is in this.
Who is BJ Novak? I know of his name.
He's in The Office. I forget who plays in The Office, but he's in The Office. He's in like Inglorious Bastards. He's a very good actor, but I forgot that he's in it and he's a cunt in this. He's like,
Oh,
happy
is he the... Oh, he's that guy. I know who you're on about.
yeah, he's like, Max is like, yo, can I just go home? Y'all are going home. Can I go home? And he's like,
No.
no, happy birthday.
Uh,
And then poor Max, he rings. He's like, can you cut off the power, please? And he's
and
like,
they're like,
no,
no, why would I do that?
going
I'm
home.
going home. And he's like,
And he's
"Oh."
like, please.
You'd think that there would be more, like one other person working in that building.
You'd think that there'd be one fucking person that would like him.
Well, Gwen
I
likes
don't.
him.
Yeah, Gwen. But what the fuck's Gwen gonna do? She gonna go off the
Fuck
power?
all.
No.
I mean, she does later
Honestly,
in the movie.
now that I look at it, I don't blame Max at all for being like he is as Electro.
Yeah,
I don't.
Everybody's a cunt to him.
He's very well done.
Like everybody that doesn't even know him is a cunt. Like nobody moves aside when he's on the sidewalk. They literally
Yeah.
bump into him and like, watch it, jerk, when you're literally walking.
Yeah,
Like in front of.
it's like that thing of like, in these movies, they're like, oh, Spider-Man is too hip and cool. What do we do? Make everyone dislike him for no reason. Even though in these movies, he's a young, handsome gentleman. And he's smart.
Yeah.
But there's like that scene where he like saves the kid from the bully, and someone just kicks his camera along the ground. Just some random person. And it's like, alright. He plays Ryan Howard in The Office.
Yeah, sorry. Because Michael Scott gives him every other fucking name under the sun apart from Ryan.
And I now realize why he was so obsessive with Spider-Man. Because nobody fucking remembers his name, and Spider-Man not only saved him, because he felt like he was
pointed it out.
Yeah, nobody cared about him, as you saw as he was walking. And I'm guessing since everybody was shit to him when he was on his way to work, like months later, I'm guessing it was like that for the most of his life. So
yeah,
Spider-Man
he
just
kind of says that, like, where it's most of his life. Also, that scene where like they're like, oh yeah, he has no family and friends. It's like, what did this man do? Because he seems quite like jovial.
Yeah.
He's very cheerful, and it's very sad, especially that scene in not Times Square. Is it Times Square? No. Yeah.
What one where he's like Electro and he's like, I don't know what's going on.
And he's like, I don't know what's happening. Like,
yeah, that's Times Square.
it's very good, that scene.
It is.
And that scene is like coordinated very well from like a movie making perspective, because it's just a location that everything can happen in, but you can't be like, that wouldn't happen there, because it would.
Yeah.
It all makes sense, like, because it's a big electric area and there's like a lot of people there, so obviously he's got a weird blue man who's like opening the like electrical box. It's gonna like weird people out.
One thing I don't like, how he can just fucking see the electricity.
I think it's kind of meant to be like Monica Rambeau's powers from WandaVision.
Yeah, but like it looks like man's fucking metal detector for like electricity. He's like,
but like, I don't know. I like him. I don't mind the design either.
No, I fucking hate the design.
It kind of makes sense for like his design.
The design makes sense because it's like all across his nervous system is like lighting up.
Yeah, that makes sense, but I just don't like it.
Yeah, like it's not the new one, which looks genuinely phenomenal.
Brilliant.
I'm kind of sad that he's not going to have a proper costume though. He's just going to have the electrical jacket.
Yeah, it's like man's is just dressed up in military gear.
But according to some leaks of like Spider-Man, skip forward like 20 seconds if you don't want to hear this. His entrance into the MCU as Electro will be similar to like the Terminator. So he'll be like in an electrical station and he'll just like beat up a guard, or like it'll kind of be like that scene where he's like, "I need your card, your or no, what is it? Your clothes, your wallet, and your motorbike." Apparently,
I've
it's gonna
never
be
seen
similar to that.
Terminator.
Ah, okay.
So you're speaking to fucking no one while
Speaking
Thomas fucking
nonsense.
noms on his dinner.
Thomas eating sausages over here, thinking we can't see him. Whatever he's eating, I don't need to know.
Meeting pie.
Emma Stone is great in this.
I love Emma Stone. I
She's
love
so
Gwen in
good.
this movie so much.
I forgot
I
Emma Stone
hate her.
was in. Alright, Thomas has some opinions, but I forgot Emma Stone was in Superbad. I really like
She's
that
in
movie.
Superbad. She's in
She's in everything.
Zombieland.
Yeah,
I love Zombieland.
I haven't seen it.
I need to watch La La Land. She's meant to be really good in that.
Her and your man who played Mr. Fantastic. I don't remember his name off the top of my head.
It's her and Ryan Gosling in La La Land.
Yeah, there's the other lad as well, though, is there not?
No.
Teller? Something Teller? Michael
Miles Teller.
Miles Teller.
J.K.
Not in
Simmons
that
is in that.
Wait, is Miles Teller not in that movie?
No. But J.K. Simmons is, I think.
Fair.
No, I really like Emma Stone. She's also in Birdman with Michael Keaton.
Yeah, she is. She's also in something called Paperman.
Yeah, that's meant to be really good.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Or I've seen her in an interview and she's like, something that a lot of people haven't seen is Paperman, but it's one of my favourite things I've ever done.
It seems really like stupid, which seems like something she enjoys. She enjoys
It's
making.
a man made out of paper. No, it's not. It's not.
What is
but-
it? I thought that's what it was.
It's not a man made out of fucking paper.
No, but like not made out of paper, but like I thought like his power was something to do with that. Kind of like wait.
He gets soggy when it rains.
He's a vet. Wait, a washed-up writer forms an unlikely friendship with a teenager from Long Island. I need to know more than that.
You have to just watch it, lad.
A coming-of-middle-age comedy that chronicles the unlikely friendship between failed author Richard Dunn and a Long Island teen who teaches him a thing or two about growing up, all under the disapproving eye of his long-suffering wife and his imaginary superhero friend. What a movie.
No, I mean, we'll have to watch
Lisa
that.
Kudrow is in it.
No, Phoebe is not in that.
Phoebe is in it. This is the second movie that Emma Stone and Phoebe from Friends appeared in together. The other one is Easy A from 2010.
Oh, Easy A is actually really good.
I've heard of that. Yeah. Need to watch it.
Anyway, Gwen, Stacey, no fucking Emma Stone, even though I love Emma Stone.
Emma Stone wrote Gwen's graduation speech herself.
Did she?
Yes.
That was actually such a good speech. I should have used it for English.
Who's got speech?
Thomas, give us your opinions on Gwen. Why did you not like her?
She was grand like the first half. I completely understood her. But near the end, I could not stand her.
Is it because she's very much hands-on?
Yeah, I didn't like, you're right. So he's just like, don't go to this place. I'm going to this place. Don't go to this place. I'm going. And then he's like, no.
See, I don't mind that
he's
so much because she has a reason to go. And she helped in the first one as well, where she also had a reason to go somewhere.
Yeah,
No.
I know that. But then after she's gone to the place, hits your man with your car. Just like, fucking.
Plowed out of it.
I enjoyed that. That was very good.
I like how
And then-
Electro kind of like whooshes around the place in this movie.
Yeah,
Oh.
kind of goes.
It's very reminiscent of the Spider-Man video game.
Yeah,
It's good.
No.
I think
I
so.
like it. I also like
The
how he goes
amazing-
into the socket and he closes the socket behind him.
Yeah,
I don't know if you noticed that, Neve, but like, you know when he's in Harry's office and Harry's like, "Go on, off you trot, kill Spider-Man," and he opens up a socket and he goes into it. There's a little small bit of electricity that like pokes up and closes the thing behind it.
I didn't see that.
It's really adorable. It's so stupid, but it's really adorable.
I missed
tell
kind
you.
of like the last half because I was doing politics.
Oh Jesus! Don't
Alright,
get
I tell you.
started.
he wasn't born in a barn.
What do you mean?
He wasn't born in
He
the
wasn't-
field. I mean,
He wasn't born in a field. He knows his
Oh.
manners. Like I
Um,
can say,
It closes the door behind him.
what was it? What's another? What else do I have here? Um, wait, what? Oh my God. Okay, wait. So yeah, Emma Stone and Andrew Garfield were dating in real life in 2013, and Gwen is walking a dog when Peter spies her, like spies on her when he's being a weird creep, and they adopted that
yeah,
dog together.
Oh.
And they
sad
broke
because they're
up.
not together anymore.
What?
And it's sad because they're not together anymore.
Yeah, I think they're on good terms.
They are. I think they're really good friends, which
Okay.
is really.
Why do all the Spider-Man actors date each other? Toby and Kirsten Dunst did as well, and now Tom and
Yeah.
Zendaya.
But fucking Tobias and his woman, they had to date to create some fucking chemistry.
That no, they didn't. They were dating before the first one. Oh wait, no, they weren't. They're dating during the first one. That's still anyway. Um, who else? The Rhino. Okay, wait. What do you think of Paul Giamatti as Rhino?
I saw that man and I was like, that man is not in this film.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He cannot be in this film. I refuse to believe that he's in this film. Then I see him and I'm like, oh my god, he's in the film.
He's. Why not just cast a Russian actor? I understand
Yeah,
he's
and said,
no. I understand he's an award-winning actor. Well,
yeah,
cast someone Russian.
no. And there's plenty around.
Plenty going.
Even like, it doesn't even be Russian. Just literally someone
European.
from Eastern Europe.
Yeah. Or just someone Irish.
You literally
They already
could've
have
got,
two.
You literally could have got like any of the Skarsgårds. And I
Yeah.
would have been like, yeah. Apart from maybe Stellan, but like any of the sons.
Could have gotten anyone. You could have gotten the guy who plays the Mountain in Game of Thrones. Just like a big beefy man. Game of Thrones was relevant back then. Why didn't they cast him? I don't know.
Because he's the mountain. He
'Cause
can't
he
be
was the
moved.
Mountain.
Me?
But what is it? Harry Osborn in this movie.
I really like Dane in this movie.
Dane is
I think
so
he's really
good.
good.
He gets
Honestly,
very overshadowed by everything else that happens in this movie.
yeah, he's very good actor.
He's very good. I don't know what else I've seen him in. I swear I've looked him up. Like,
Okay, this
Hair
is
doesn't
a bit.
wait, hang on. Thomas is lagging over there. What's he saying?
Okay. Go on, Thomas.
The hair doesn't help.
Oh yeah, the hair is a bit of an odd choice.
I like the hair.
I don't
edgy
mind the
little
hair,
man,
but like,
that kind
it reminds me too much of Tobey Maguire's hair.
of has
Wait, what's his name again? Dane DeHaan. There we go.
Right. I only know him because he's fan cast as young Peter Pettigrew in the Harry Potter fandom.
I remember you telling me that actually. What is this?
It's a great one. I love it. But man's is like, what age now? 30? 40?
I mean, okay, hang on. I didn't know this until today. Andrew Garfield was 28 in the first Spider-Man movie. He was older than Tobey Maguire was during the first Spider-Man movie. Tobey
He's a
Maguire
better
was
job.
27 and Andrew Garfield was 28. But it's the hair and it's the outfit and it's
It's
his
just him
chiseled
and-
jawline and it's the glasses.
It's his prowess also in it. He acts like a teenager.
Yeah.
Not who
Um,
Toby, he's like, I like MJ. I got bit by a spider.
Let's see here. Dane is in Law and
He's in-
Order. He's in one episode of
He's
that.
in a movie with Daniel Radcliffe and Elizabeth Olsen.
Where is that? Hang on.
Oh man.
Is it Kill Your Darlings? Yeah.
Yes.
He's in that. He's in Chronicle. I don't know what that is. What is this?
Chronicle.
This movie. Yeah. Well, Michael B. Jordan's in Chronicle, so must be good. Love Michael B.
Cool.
Jordan. Anyway. Yeah, he's really good in this. I like the whole like I like the whole "I want Spider-Man's blood" thing, and then he's like, "Oh, Peter, you're a prick. You didn't give me your blood." I like how Peter actually like is regretful about that. Like when he
Yeah.
like swings out of the window and he's like just sat there listening to him. It's like, damn.
Damn, that hit hard.
Yeah. Also, just that the clock tower scene. Oh, okay. What do you think of the Roosevelt mystery?
Does my head in a bit, but I get it.
Sorry.
See, I think the Roosevelt thing is fine. It's not great. It's not okay. It's kind of bad. But what makes it really bad for me is the fact that he goes to a subway station. He crawls in under a thing to get to an ancient subway station, and then he puts a coin in a specific thing, and then a train comes out of the ground. The train
It's
has
one of
dial-up internet.
it's one of those things where you just can't think about it for too long.
Yeah, because it's like it's also like imagine if this was in the MCU. Imagine if there was just
Yeah.
a weird underground train. Sorry, underground train. Like
Yeah.
it just I kind of just wish it was he goes down and then there's just a train.
hmm
You know, I wish it didn't
I
come out
thought
of
it
the
was pretty
ground.
cool.
Of course you
A
did.
bit like Zootopia. A bit like Zootopia, you know?
Yeah,
I don't know if you've seen it.
I have.
Fucking
I mean,
Big Doug's
Zootopia is a
just
bit like the Amazing Spider-Man.
Big Doug's just no. Big Doug's just chilling there in one of the fucking carts. And then sure, no. I'm not gonna spoil
Um,
Zootopia in an amazing Spider-Man review.
5 years. That movie is like 5 or 6 years old. You can spoil it.
I'm not
I can't
spoiling it.
find that movie anywhere. Yeah, it's
It's coming
2016.
out,
It's on Disney Plus, I think.
or it's going to be.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh,
can we talk about Aunt May for a second and how fucking good she is in this film?
she's so good. Well, I love that scene where
Sally
she's like,
Field.
I've watched your smelly boxers for 18 years because I love that scene
That
because
argument,
they're both hiding something from each other. They're both doing the same thing.
yeah, but I fucking love, what is it? It just seems so natural.
It
Just fucking,
does.
I'm doing your laundry. No, you're fucking not. Yes, I fucking am.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Fine, I won't do it. I'll do it later." And she's like, "No, you won't." And then he
Fine.
just leaves. Like it's so good. I like that thing of like she doesn't want to stress him when he's going off to college
Yeah.
because she wants to pay for it. I also just like that scene in the bedroom where she's like, "Your dad
I
was really
am.
bad for leaving you here, but to me, you're
Yeah.
my child." It's really good. Like
No, Sally Field.
Sally
We
Field.
love you. We love you here.
I love her so much. She's so
The
good in
silly
this
geese of
movie.
Sally Field.
Yeah.
What else is there in this movie? There's a lot. There's so much. There's too much happening in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the big problem
Yeah.
is because Harry is meant to be Electro is meant to be the main villain, but
And
it's
Harry's
kind of Harry. It should be Harry
Yeah.
because he's the one orchestrating everything, and he's the one that kills his girlfriend.
Spoilers, dude.
Shut your mouth.
Can I
Actually,
just say something
yeah,
real
go on.
quick? Gwen and Harry's conversation in the lift is icky, but really good.
Just the way he's like, "Hello."
Yeah, he's just like,
She's-
hello.
Yeah, because you don't
You're
know.
Gwen.
It's good. I like him. I like him a lot in this.
Yeah, but he's just like, hello, and he's there with the fucking scarf, like, don't look at my neck. Also,
I forgot about that. Go on.
the Norman Osborn in this, for a limited time he's in it, he's very good.
Yeah, he's like weirdly good because he's just like a weird old white man.
Yeah, but that man, the actor, I forget what his name is very good at playing villains.
Haven't seen him in anything else. I don't even recognize him. So
I think I've seen him in a few other things.
hello. Sorry about that. I made a big silly. I accidentally hit stop recording, which I do every single time I pause the recording on the show. Every single time without fail. I didn't notice for about 10 minutes.
It's 20 to 10.
It's 20 to 10. We started recording. Sorry, I joined the call at 8:05.
Matthew didn't leave the call.
Matthew
No,
didn't leave the call until
25 to 9.
25 to. So we've been here just about an hour, which is good. We're on good time. And we still have a good bit to talk about, like. But yeah, over like the 10 minutes we were talking about Chris Cooper. He was considered for the role of Dr. Otto Octopus
Octopus.
Octavius in the Spider-Man 2 movie. I'm not making a mistake on that. IMDb trivia is making a mistake on that.
With IMDb.
That's not my fault. What else? What? I really like how. Yeah, I was saying when we were cut out. The first movie is like, sure, we'll throw a bit of Coldplay in, and we'll throw a bunch of like weird orchestra pieces with a load of violins, and we'll call it a day. This movie, there's like a lot. Like, there's a lot of good music in it. Especially like there's the kind of like electro singing scenes. Thomas brought it up earlier that like during the Times Square scene, there's like lyrics in the back of Electro's head, kind of like a voice in the back of his head, and it's really well done. But there's also like the itsy bitsy spider thing, which is like really high bass boosted and stuff, which sounds really good. What else? I don't remember. I think I just flew through them, like what we said.
Yeah.
Basically. Oh yeah, and we brought up there's a deleted scene in this movie of Richard Parker comes to Gwen Stacy's grave. It's such a. I wish there was more context to that scene. I know it's a deleted scene for a reason, but like, how would Richard Parker have known that Peter was at the grave?
Unless he's been stalking him.
Tracking him. Probably fucking put a weird microchip in his spider blood.
Your blood is mine. I know where you are.
I can sense you. But alright, I need to ask is I've asked you already about Paul Giamatti as the Rhino. What do you think of Mr. Fierce? Is that his name? The guy at the end that goes into Harry's cell and he's like, I'm building a team.
Yeah.
What do you think of him?
He's okay.
He's nothing. He's literally, there's no point of him in this movie.
Because
he's setting up with the Sinister Six.
That
didn't happen.
I think it would have been a bit better if it was Craven. I don't know why.
I think it would have been better if it was Craven or anyone else that would have been on the Sinister Six. Dr. Octopus.
Yeah.
Yeah, Big Alfred didn't.
Who else? Who else was in the weird basement? I hate
Vulture.
that basement. Yeah, Vulture.
Yeah.
It's literally a basement where it's. I think it was Mr. Sunday Movies put it as this. It's the origin story basement. You go down there and you pick a backpack and you put the backpack on, and that's your origin story. Like, there's a Dr. Octopus backpack, there's a Vulture backpack, there's a Rhino backpack. It's pick a mix. You just go in, take your pick, and leave.
I don't like how they're making it that Oscorp is the source for every villain.
Yeah, it's really weird. I understand that they wanted to kind of rush it to be like, all right, we just want to get this Sinister Six thing done, but that didn't happen. Like, they really should have just been like, all right, we'll just delete all these scenes and use them in a trailer, and make a short film about Pierce, whatever his name is, going into the cell, because that's what Marvel used to do. They used to make the little shorts.
Yeah.
And they were good, apparently. There's the one about the Mandarin. There's the one about the Punisher.
Is there one about Peggy Carter? I could be wrong now.
I don't think so, but I'll check.
I thought there was one about Peggy Carter, and that's how like the show got started up.
Maybe there
Probably.
was. Marvel shorts. Marvel one-shots, sorry. Oh, there's a good few. Oh, there is an Agent Carter one. There is The Consultant, which is...
Is that Charlie Cox?
No, it's Phil
Or
Coulson.
whatever.
Then there's A Funny Thing That Happened on the Way to Thor's Hammer.
That's
Set
Big
before
Phil.
the events of Thor, Phil Coulson stops at a gas station on his way to Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's where Breaking Bad takes place. While Coulson
Ah.
shops for snacks in the back of the station, two robbers enter and demand the money from the register. When the robbers ask whose car is outside, Coulson reveals himself, surrenders his keys, and offers to surrender his pistol as well. As he turns over the gun, Coulson distracts the robbers and subdues both men in seconds. He then nonchalantly pays for his snacks, while subtly advising the clerk not to mention his involvement to the police, and leaves the station. That happened on the way to
Nice.
Thor's Hammer. Item 47. Scarlet what? Something about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Agent Carter. All Hail the King. And that was the last one.
Yeah.
But, yeah. This movie's getting put out in 4K next week, I think. Well, no, all the Spider-Man movies are getting put out in 4K. Which... bit weird, you know? Bit weird. Rumors going around that there's Spider-Man in the new Spider-Man movie. All of the previous Spider-Man movie goes on Netflix. I mean, well, that was sorted like ages ago, but like Spider-Man movies getting put on DVD in 4K. Maybe Andrew Garfield is the werewolf. Who knows?
You're the werewolf. You're the werewolf.
I love how he used that. I don't think I've ever mentioned this in the podcast, but I love how he uses that, like, what would it be? Metaphor. Because he's like, oh yeah, no, I'm not the werewolf, like I swear. But the whole point of werewolf is that if you are the werewolf, you're going to lie about being the werewolf. So he's very obviously saying either I'm not the werewolf or I am the werewolf.
I thought it was to do with people fan casting him as Remus Lupin.
Oh, no. He was like, no, I'm not in Spider-Man, I'm not the werewolf, or whatever it was. And he was, because everyone was like, no, you're a liar. And now he's just given up. And now
he said, no, I thought it was Remus Lupin, I'll explain. Because he did a BuzzFeed article and they're like, oh, I'd let Andrew Garfield as Remus Lupin do it, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, I'm not the werewolf. I am not Remus Lupin.
Oh,
but people
okay.
go up to him in the street and are like, you're the werewolf. And he's like, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
This is the second time I mentioned the fan cast.
Jesus, wow. We need to watch the Harry Potter movies sometimes.
Because I might as well.
Go on. I don't remember them.
Ben Barnes as Sirius Black, and then Aaron Taylor Johnson as
that's what I remember.
James Potter.
I'm after coming across. I still have the IMDb trivia up here just because I have it. This is the first Spider-Man movie to not have any new footage of Uncle Ben. He does not appear in the film, but only in stock footage at the beginning. That good. Oh wait, let me get the quote that he says. Responsibility. Quote.
Fuck all. He doesn't say the line.
TASM. Sorry, I always have to remember how to spell that. Right. He believed that if you could do good things for other people, you had a moral obligation to do those things. That's what's at stake here. Not choice, responsibility. Just say the line. You fucking loser. At around... Oh yeah, I was going to check this, but I was way too lazy. When Harry accesses his father's archives, you can see the file name Ravencroft, which is the prison that's in this movie and in the Venom movies. Dr. Connors, or under the file Ravencroft, it has the names Dr. Connors, Dr. Morbius, and Venom Storage 7U. Ravencroft is the asylum seen later in this film. Dr. Kurt Connors is the lizard. Dr. Michael Morbius is Morbius. And Venom is Venom, obviously. And these were the intended other members of the Sinister Six. So, they Green Goblin wasn't even going to be in the Sinister Six. They probably would have done a Sinister Six movie and then been like, actually, we're going to be the Sinister Seven or the Superior Seven. I don't know what they are in the comics. I don't know if you know, Thomas. There's 8 of them at one point. It's like, okay, yeah. There's like, I
Not
don't.
K-pop group, like.
It's a K-pop group.
Yeah, there's like 10
10 of
billion
them.
in like one group, and you'd be like, "What? Thought these were 5 different people, 5 different groups."
Oh yeah, also in the comics. There's like one where it's like the 100.
Yeah,
Something.
there's one where it's like just all the Spider-Man villains basically. Let me get
Yeah.
it up. Superior Six is one of them. Or wait, maybe that's the comic book actually, I think that's the comic book line. Yeah, okay. So there's the Sinister 12. There's the big time Sinister Six.
The big time.
Yeah. Ends of the Earth. Oh wait, that's the storyline. Okay. Civil War's Sinister Six, which is Doctor Octopus, Grim Reaper, Lizard, Shocker, Trapster, and Vulture. They're stopped by Captain America and his secret Avengers off panel and discovered bound and subdued by S.H.I.E.L.D. There's the Sinister 12, Sandman Sinister 6. Oh my god. I'm just
Nice.
after reading one line of the Sandman Sinister Six. Eventually, the Sandman, who had been turned back into a villain by his former ally, the Wizard, and the second Mysterio. I forgot the comic books did like first and second characters. Like, where it's just like the first one dies and they're like, oh shit, we want to use him again. They just make another one. The second Mysterio, the original had committed suicide following his fight with Daredevil. That's a really fun fact to throw in there. They could have just been like Mysterio. They like put in brackets like the original one. There's the Sinister Seven, formed by the Hobgoblin. Revenge of the Sinister Six. Oh wait, this is another. Yeah, okay. What else is there?
Right, got it. There's too many Sinister
too
Six
many.
and
Is there any
12s, 9s,
The
1.
Horrible 100, I think it's called. I don't know.
something like that? There's the 2099 one as well, which is just they all have their normal names, and then there's 2099 put on the end of it.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's because they don't actually have names in it.
Yeah, they're
It's
just
2019.
Electro 2099.
But anyway. Yeah.
I like this movie though. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I do.
One
It's
thing.
it's like a comfort movie.
Yeah, it's what are they called? Fuck. Hang on.
Guilty pleasure movie.
Guilty pleasure. It is a bit of a guilty pleasure for me.
Yeah. I'm not guilty about it. I like it. It's good.
What else? Oh, we never
the
talked about the clock tower scene. I'll let Thomas finish, but we never talked about that.
the web swinging in this movie is top notch.
Top notch.
It's so good.
Especially when it's like on his chest.
Yeah.
And like you see it, it's really well done.
Yeah. Same. And his web slinging, like shooting the webs, the way he moves around and maneuvers, like
Yeah. How it's
using
all
them in
very like
combat.
quick.
Yeah. And like I love that slow scene where like he's saving like 2 people with one web shooter, where he like shoots one and then
Yeah, the Times
detaches
Square
it
scene.
and then just shoots the other. I love that. It's so good. And I love like the whole Spider-Man, like his quips. His quips are so much better in this. Like,
Yeah,
it
he's
seems
very
like
funny in this movie.
he's very confident in his wittiness, and he's actually funny with everything. Like I love how he's even come back here, like to just random objects as well.
Yeah. Like
I love this.
he doesn't let down at any point in this movie. He's always happy go lucky in the Spider-Man suit.
No.
And I love when he's like, you know, he's hit by the car and he just answers the phone and everything. And then he just stares at the cop, thinking, you know, he's Gwen's dad. And the cop's just looking at him like, he's looking at me, Ted.
Yeah, it's like really weird. I like that thing of like he sees Gwen's dad everywhere.
Yeah.
Also, him and Gwen breaking up and then getting back together is it's very well done. I was like,
Mhm.
while I was watching it, I was like, this is kind of, I don't like this. And then they like got back together, and I was like, I forgot about this part of the movie. This is actually really good.
Yeah. I also like the Times Square fight where he just fucking hoses down Electro and is like, yeah, job done. He's wearing the fucking fireman
He's
helmet as
wearing the
well.
fireman hat. It's very good.
Yeah, really enjoyed.
I guess we should talk about this clock tower scene, shouldn't
Yeah, fucking great.
we? It's good, but
Everything about it is so good.
I didn't need to be hurt that much on a Friday afternoon.
Okay, but I want to ask is this. I don't know the answer, like off the top of my head. What killed her? Was
Her
it
back
her?
broke.
Okay, because everyone has a different opinion on this. Everyone
Her
either there's two different ways you can see it. It's either her head hit the ground, or her neck snapped from the force.
I think like her back broke, like her neck snapped, because like her nose starts to bleed after a while, and I don't think that happens after you hit your head.
Yeah, I know, but
I
also
could be-
it's a PG movie, so they can't really have like her skull split open on the ground.
Yeah, so I think it would make more sense
Yeah,
if she broke her neck.
yeah.
Well, yeah, you can like hear her neck break.
You hear a crack. You hear the.
Yeah, but it looks like her head hits the ground.
Well, it probably
Yeah,
did.
I think it did, but I think
Because
they're just
she
like,
snapped.
yeah. I like how when he shoots the web, it looks like a hand.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
so
really
good.
like that a lot. Like it's something just really simple. Um, the
Yeah, I think
clock
her back.
tower also when they go to that scene, the clock
Mhm.
tower says like a certain number, and that's the comic she died in the comics.
Oh.
I think it's like
916.
916. I think that's it. Yeah.
Another thing, 916 is very prominent because you know the cab Gwen takes has 916
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
And
I
correct
remember
me if
reading
I'm
that.
wrong, but is the cab driver Danny DeVito?
No.
No.
Okay. Don't know why I thought for a brief second.
Oh, speaking of the fucking man, it was his birthday 2 days ago.
That's the second time
Happy.
I've had a conversation about Danny DeVito today.
It's 77th birthday.
Hmm.
He's old.
77th. He's 2 years older than my granny.
Jamie Foxx, or no, sorry, Max Dillon makes a reference to both Leo and Sagittarius zodiac signs when confronting BJ Novak, or Alistair Smith
Yeah.
in this movie, as to Spider-Man's zodiac sign. In real life, Jamie Foxx's sign is Sagittarius, and BJ Novak and Andrew Garfield's is both Leo.
Nice.
So that's actually quite funny. But that clock tower scene is so good. But I don't. There's one problem I have with it. Thomas, did you just fart right by the way?
Oh, that wasn't me.
Okay.
That's over my desk.
All
Sorry.
right. Okay. But there's one thing I don't like about the clock tower scene, and it's that Green Goblin is meant to have this like huge amount of strength. He looks like Master Chief without the helmet, and he gets flung into a wall and just is gone. That's it. He doesn't really do anything.
He just drops.
He
I thought
just
an
drops
iron
Gwen.
hit
What?
him square in the head. I thought an iron bar hit him in the head and fell on it.
Oh, he falls into like. He falls into
Barrel.
something. Barrels. Like, why are barrels there?
Have to
Water.
keep the fucking oil. You have to keep the clock oiled.
Water
Suppose.
gets in the clocks, works.
I don't know.
We don't make.
But yeah, no, cause I don't know why, but that clock tower scene reminds me so much of the Cars 2 scene, where they're in Big Ben.
Haven't seen Cars 2 because I refuse to watch that film. It's
Yeah.
shy. Like I've seen it once and that's enough.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
seen it for my birthday.
What?
You dare disrespect Cars?
Wait, you saw it for your birthday? I saw it
yeah,
for
in
Michael's.
3D
No.
in Dublin.
Cars 2 is pure shite. You can't argue with that. First one, brilliant. Masterpiece. Can't get enough of it. Second one, dog shite.
Take that back.
Thomas, the
No.
second one is really bad.
I
But
had
if-
a happy birthday that day. Don't ruin it for me.
I'm not ruining it for you. I'm just simply
You
saying
are.
my opinion, which I'm allowed to have, which we talked about in English.
Your
Oh.
opinion is
Even if it's
trash.
hurting other people. Oh my god.
Russell would agree with me.
Anyway.
What else is there?
That's kind of it.
I love how Gwen
Yeah.
dies.
Same.
I love how there's no words, no nothing, dead.
Yeah, that's very good.
It's
Because
just
he's just like, get out of here, and she just can't get away in time. Because she doesn't take it in her head like quick enough that she's about to get swept up by the goblin.
Yeah,
The goblin design is so good.
yeah.
sorry, yeah, I like it.
There's parts of it that I don't like, but like it.
The weird hair.
Oh,
The way the hair is like kind of slicked upwards at the back. What are you doing,
it
man?
looks like.
I think the
it looks
hair is meant to represent the hat in the comics. How he has like
Yeah.
the weird like pointed hat. I think that's what it's meant to be, but it doesn't look right.
It looks like Quicksilver's hair in the comics.
Yeah,
me out.
that's a good way to say it.
Right, hear me out. What they could have done, you know the way he develops like weird claw gremlin hands. They could have done that where his entire skin develops into a dark green and his hair goes black.
Nah,
Yeah, with like veiny black veins around the
I don't
side.
think so.
Oh,
I
Thomas.
think it would have looked weird. I like how this one looks weird though.
Goblin.
Yeah, never let Thomas fucking direct a Spider-Man movie.
Shut the fuck up.
He'd be like, "How do I put Wolverine in this movie? How do I
Hey,
put
that was
Professor
actually good.
X on a motorbike with Keanu Reeves in the back?"
Shut up.
How do I
Right.
get my favorite superheroes in this movie?
With Keanu Reeves arm wrestling Kratos from Fortnite. Come on, bring him in.
But- right,
Oh,
Spider-Man and Wolverine movie. That would be pretty cool.
I would
we
like
gave him
that.
the idea. We gave him the idea.
No.
Versus the Hulk.
You know what I
Oh,
don't really
give
want to
him the
see
idea.
anymore? I wanted to
What?
see it a couple of years ago. I don't really want to see it now. A Spider-Pool movie.
Yeah,
I don't really want to see it that much anymore, honestly.
I don't think I want to see a film, but I'd like to see them like react to each other.
Yeah.
I'd like to see a Bob film.
I'd like to see like maybe like a small episode of it on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
I
Bit
think
of a
that's
what
what they should do. I think they should just make a Disney Plus
Another
show
one.
where it's just random things in the MCU. Just one episode things.
Oh my god, it could be called Meanwhile.
Yeah. That'd be so good.
Hire me for Disney. Thank you very much.
But like,
And I'm not supposed to make the movie.
no. Because we just thought of
Thomas,
the
I wanna-
meanwhile idea.
Thomas, I want to go to college for filmmaking.
But
Right?
like,
Listen
You can
to me,
barely get a
Ed.
fucking engineering project done on time. never mind a film.
oh, I don't think that one needs context. Thomas
Look
wouldn't
at-
look how tick he is. He's tick as a
He can't
bull.
even think of a comeback.
So, context.
I wait. No.
Thomas had
I'll
about.
explain context here, mister.
All right, go on.
Right. I'm really good at metalwork. And I held it off because I knew I could get it done in 3 classes tops. But I stupidly held it off for too long.
Thomas, you got
Keep
higher.
I
going.
could have gone it done a lot easier. But
Thomas, you
I
got
held
a
it
higher
off.
metalwork grade than TY, me or you.
I think I
Me?
might have as well. No, you didn't.
I
Don't
did.
lie. You
I got
gobshite.
better. I got better than Thomas.
Right.
I got an A, you got a B.
Oh, I didn't get an A.
That was bullshit. All right, it was good just because it was your first time in metalwork, right? Like they felt sorry for you, so they just
Where is my plane?
Oh wow, you keep
Oh,
your
she's
mouth.
collected some dust.
I've made so many. I have a box full of them. Back off.
A shoebox, Thomas? I thought you didn't have any of them.
No, a plastic container, lad.
A plastic container.
Right over there.
Not
Oh, I love
Tupperware.
this
A
podcast so
plastic
much.
container.
I love this podcast so much because it just turns into us talking about shite.
It turns into me bullying Thomas and then you joining in.
But anyway, I'd make great movies for
No,
Marvel.
you wouldn't. You'd make shite movies. I tried
Deadpool and Bob.
today, and what did you do? You couldn't do the dance.
Lads,
Deadpool and
I'm
Bob.
after coming across some IMDb trivia. A rumor began by Latino Review, and it circulated that Sony wished to produce an Aunt May prequel to this film franchise, which was later disconfirmed. Wait, no. Sony has confirmed this idea had never even reached a talking stage. So Latino Reviews took a fat L on that one.
It's like when Thomas says something and we just don't acknowledge it.
Hey, Aunt May video. What? Oh,
What?
look at that.
Uh,
X-Men.
X-Men. I love that meme. We had to make memes once for a class. It was so stupid, but me and Neve had way too much fun with it. And Neve made a picture. It was a picture of Professor X. No, was it? No, it was Magneto, like lifting something, and it was like Thomas trying to focus all of his energy into getting his favorite X-Men characters into the MCU. I'll see if I can find it in a second.
I definitely somewhere.
It's saved in the
Nightcrawler film.
channel somewhere, but it's so funny.
I'd make a great Nightcrawler film.
I hate this podcast.
Oh,
You just said you loved it. Shut up. You can't have two opinions.
Oh, I can't have two opinions. I'm allowed one opinion, and that's it.
Exactly. You've gotten your opinions out for the day. All right, no more. I put it in the opinion jar.
Shut your mouth, Thomas. I'm fed up already. What was I gonna say though? Is there anything? What else is in this movie though? There's so much in this movie, and I feel like we didn't talk about any of it. I swear this happens every week. We're like, oh yeah, we're done, and then like as soon as I go off, I'm like, oh, we didn't talk about that.
I found the memes.
Okay.
Yeah, Gwen is annoying. She.
I really like Gwen. She's very good.
Yeah, I actually like her.
He's like, get out of here. It's really dangerous. Like, you're in the middle of a bloody electrical minefield with a guy who can transport between everything here. Get out. No, I can make my own decisions. Okay, but you will die.
She knew the consequences.
Well, she
but
did die, so she took a fat L.
I think in the midst of a giant battle against something that can literally to have choices in it, and someone who can literally fight them or at least resist against them tells you to go.
What did you think of the Stan Lee cameo?
I like that.
Pretty good.
Pretty simple. Just
Stan Lee
I
knows
know that guy
everybody.
as if he didn't create him.
Bro, I just came across
Oh, that
meme.
guy.
You came
Me
across
showing
what?
people our podcast, them realizing it's just us talking about Cat in the Hat for 30 minutes.
I never watched Cat in the Hat for this podcast, sadly. That's been
well,
redacted.
We're watching Cat in the Hat, one of the.
Alright, well, I think we're done talking about this.
Yeah.
Tom's is taking me again. Look at him.
Oh.
Take us a bull.
Okay.
What's it? Wait,
Right.
what did you say, Tom?
The comedy for like Spiderman shit is good.
Yes.
Like, you know, where he forgets he has his mask on. I really enjoy that.
Oh, speaking of that, actually, that scene where she's like webbed to the cop car, and she shouts Peter and then covers her mouth. That's like that wasn't scripted. She accidentally shouted that. and she like reacted on set like the way Gwen would react in the movie, and it's so well done. That's like they didn't like reshoot it or anything.
I found the meme.
Thank you. Please
I
send
also
it to me so I can put it in the podcast.
Oh, you
I,
can't.
I
I
also
can't download it.
I like what's the word?
Data?
Alexi's arrest scene. You know, when he webs him to the wall and stuff, and then it's just a cutaway where he's a bit away from him, and the
Wait,
gun
Thomas.
just falls on his head, and he shuts
Oh
up.
right, yeah, there. Never mind. Sorry. No, I don't. I don't know how to feel. I like that scene at the end where the kid comes back.
Yeah, that's my thought. Yeah,
Um, that's cool, and he's like, "Hey kid, thanks for stepping in for me." It's like, wow, it's only been 5 months.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's really Batmaning about the
and then
place.
he absolutely gets ready to rock Rhino.
Rock and sock his jaw off.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Yeah,
I can't wait for the new Spider-Man movie.
Yes.
Very
I
excited.
can't wait for Amazing Spider-Man 3.
Sorry, Thomas.
I'm really I can't wait for Amazing Spider-Man 3. I can't wait to see where this.
Oh, I don't remember who it was, but I remember seeing this idea before that was like they should make instead of making Spider-Man No Way Home, they should make a Spider-Man or Amazing Spider-Man 3, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 4, and then do like a team up movie as a Spider-Man 5 or wait,
Mm.
6, I don't know which. And then they could do the Sinister 6 movie. They didn't do it. Cuz remember like that one time on Twitter the Marvel account put up just it was in webs, like a webbed writing, and it was like 4. And everyone was like, "Oh my god, Spider-Man 4." And then it was a countdown to a new Spider-Man comic they were releasing and they just decided to start on 4. And everyone was like, "What the fuck? Just start on
Yeah.
3. No one would have cared." People still would have been like, "Oh my god, Spider-Man 3. It's been confirmed."
Oh,
Oh. He's lagging about the
oh,
place. Oh, there
you
he is.
know, alright. So like, my me.
Yes, you're lagging.
Uh, hello.
Hello.
How's it working now?
I
It's
got my
grand,
brother
it's
a
good,
bit
it's good.
lower.
Right. Right. So, you know that scene.
Oh, he's off.
Bro, I just kind of want to rate the film and go to sleep.
I should make the thumbnail for this. And then I'm gonna go bed.
Nice.
Actually, oh, it's Friday. Yo, I have all day to make
Never
the thumbnail
mind.
tomorrow. I think I will do it now. Oh, but I want to play Apex Legends. Hello, Thomas. You've returned.
Wait. What percent is my phone on? 3.
I love this close up. I love how I'm not cutting this out either.
Oh,
What's he saying? He sounded like testicles or something. That's what it sounds like anyway.
Unidentified object.
so if they make, if they make it
What?
right,
Sorry, Thomas.
if they, you know, do everyone's like they act. Hello.
Oh, I fucking hate this so much. Thomas, if they make a reboot of what?
Fuck's sake! No, not reboot.
Sorry. You're lagging all over the shop. He's so not. He's so tick.
I want to kill myself.
So do I, Thomas.
Right. If 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 they reveal, right,
Yeah.
iPhone's gonna die as soon as they explain this, isn't it?
If they
Anyway,
reveal what?
if they reveal the Spider-Mans are in MCU, right? You know, the whole group.
Yes.
I'm literally fucking kill you.
What do you mean? I'm answering a question. I love how his face is frozen and him like
It's very laggy.
it's laggy for us too, Thomas. We're trying to listen to you
Right?
explain this, but you're talking at one word per
No, like
minute.
it's lagging. The fact that it gives you like a minute before you actually hear what I say at this second.
Thomas,
Fuck.
rate the film and go away.
Thomas, just I don't. It doesn't matter. Just write down what you want to say and text it to me, and I'll put it in. I'll write it in, and just rate the film.
Don't text now.
Oh, you numpty! Oh my god, this is such a shit show.
Right.
Right, Thomas, you rate first, because
9.
9
Good
out of
man.
10. Good man. Thank you. I'm gonna rate this.
yeah, Jordan, you go first.
Gonna rate this a 7 out of 10.
Ooh,
It's
I'm gonna
very-
be the middle ground and go 8 out of 10.
See, I rate it so low because it's a very good movie, but there's just so much shit in it.
Yeah.
Is that a GameCube controller?
Who cares? Just end this now,
Uh,
please.
Yes.
Unless you want to start recording again.
I'm recording again. I'm actually gonna. Right, next week, join us back here. Same Goose time, same Goose channel. I was like, station? What? No, channel. We're doing Free Guy, which I'm
Oh.
very excited for because I haven't seen it yet, and it's
Me and
the
Thomas saw
Ryan
it together,
Reynolds.
actually. I'm gonna
Yeah.
rewatch it.
I'm very excited for it. But yeah, I can't wait. So join us next week for Free Guy, and then we'll be back to tackle the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies.
It shouldn't be as bad.
Probably not. Probably gonna have a lot more thoughts. I think Thomas is gonna have a lot of thoughts on them because I don't know. I don't think Thomas has seen them.
I've only seen Homecoming.
Okay, yeah. He's seen, yeah, because I always recommend Far From Home to him, and he's like, oh, but I don't know. I'll watch it eventually. But yeah, I can't wait. I'm very excited. So we'll join you next Sunday. I've been Jordan,
Hi. I've been Eve.
And I've been Thomas.
and we've been struggling.
We've been recording for too long.
We've been recording for way too long. So
I'm gonna go to bed.
good luck, lads.
Ah.